we're here today with Rowan, and Rowan helps look after adult learning in West Dunbartonshire. Rowan, thank you so much for coming along to chat to us today. Rowan, I've got 3 questions for you, and the first question is what is adult learning?
Okay, well, thanks for inviting us along today, Lucy. So adult learning in West Dunbartonshire is really about providing opportunities to people from across the council area, which allows people to empower themselves through learning, either as individual or groups, to make positive changes in their lives and in their communities. So the adult learning programme in West Dunbartonshire is delivered in local communities as much as possible. That's a little bit more difficult now during COVID. A lot of our stuff is online, a lot of our courses are online. The adult learning we deliver is learner-led, so that means that we engage with groups, with individuals, people in their communities, to establish what they would like to learn, what learning is useful for them, what learning would make a difference in their lives, and help them to achieve any goals that they might have. We then work with West College Scotland to put on the provision locally, and that takes the form of SQA accredited units in various subjects, and the classes are typically 2.5 hours per week, and they will last from around 13 to 16 weeks commitment. So that would be from August to December, January to May time. What else can I tell you about our adult classes? So it's really about providing opportunities to people who might not typically be able to access formal education, like going to college. So we provide that sort of bite-sized opportunities that fit in around people's lives, children, families, work, to help them to progress in whatever aspect of their life they would like to progress in.
So that sounds absolutely great. So what type of courses do you offer, and at what level are they?
So the courses are varied. We try and put on as wide a range of courses as possible, obviously based on what the learners would like to do. At the minute, we have SQA accredited units from level 3 to SCQF level 3 to level 6. And so that really is very much beginner level right up then to, a more intermediate level in the various subjects. So currently, the current provision, and I'll just read off my list here, is psychology, cookery processes, various IT provision. There's childcare, introduction to counselling, creative writing, British Sign Language, wellbeing, textiles and fashion technology, horticulture. So it's a range of sort of more practical, hands-on courses, but there's also sort of more class-based theory stuff like the childcare, psychology, that type of thing.
That sounds so interesting and really great. And those courses are all free?
Those courses are all free to participants of the West Dunbartonshire area. They're split into 2 geographical areas. So I look after Clydebank urban area, and my colleague Laura Anderson looks after what we refer to as Dumbarton and the Vale. So everywhere else in West Dunbartonshire outside of Clydebank.
Perfect. And if somebody watching this today wants to find out more information about the courses that you run, or even sign up, how can they go about doing that?
The best way at the minute is to keep an eye on our Facebook page. So that's West Dunbartonshire Adult Learning, West Dunbartonshire AL. We also work then with our sort of, partners in the community to put information out through the schools, and our voluntary sector partners, through other statutory partners like housing, social work, NHS. So we try and get the information around as many different people as possible. Not getting out and about at the minute is a wee bit difficult, so we're not really able to talk face-to-face to people the way we used to be because of social distancing restrictions and that type of thing. So digital sort of output of that information is the best way. You can also contact myself or Laura directly, using the community learning and development contact telephone number, or contacting us via our email addresses, which I think, Lucy, you are going to make available in the chat this morning.
Yes.
Yeah. So coming as we move forward now through COVID, a lot of stuff is online, but we do have some stuff back in the college and back in community venues, particularly the practical side of stuff. So fashion and textiles, sewing, cookery, and the Dumbarton and the Vale area, there's the horticulture, which is taking place back in the community as well. So fingers crossed, we're actually going to be moving back into familiar surroundings for people where, you know, things are really accessible to them physically. They can get there, they can take part, and that they're also able to enjoy the other side of adult learning, which is about getting out into the community, meeting people, getting involved with others, increasing your social networks, building your confidence, creating a more positive outlook for yourself. You know, as aside the learning is one thing, but it comes with so much more than what you actually learn about the subject. You tend to learn a lot about yourself, about your community, about what's going on around you, how to get involved in that, and just to broaden your outlook, broaden your horizons, and give you a wee bit more of a sense of ownership of your way forward, really, and everything around you.
That sounds like such an exciting opportunity for somebody to get involved in adult learning. And like Rowan said, if anybody's interested in wanting new information, I'm going to put it in the blurb down the bottom and in the chat box. So feel free to use those details to get in contact.
I think a lot of the times people think that adult learning isn't for them, Lucy. So what I would say is that if you have any interest at all, or you want to ask the question or explore that, is it for me? Where will it take me? What are the ins and outs? You know, please, for an informal chat, there's, you know, contact me, contact Laura. We can have a discussion with you, let you know what's available and how we can support you. Also, you're not just put into a group or a class and then that's it. We support you in other areas as well. So we'll help you with putting you into contact with people like our colleagues in money and employment, and helping you overcome maybe barriers to learning that you might have at the moment. So yeah, get in touch and have a chat. Informal, no obligation, and there's no such thing as a stupid question.
Thank you so much. You've been very helpful today, and I'm sure that will be great information for a lot of people. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Lucy. Cheers.